Hi, I'm Anup, and I welcome you all to Blue Saffron, the podcast program of corporateshatak.com, sponsored by Jani Plastics. And you're about to receive knowledge on Indian and Australian GST, goods and service tax. Yeah, you got it right, mate. Let's get started, shall we? Compounding in GST. When a tax evader commits an offense and gets arrested after search, he or she undergoes regulatory disciplinary action such as fine and imprisonment once the offense has been proved. The GST Act has provision to warrant such prosecution in form of a prescribed compensation to be paid to the department. This is called compounding. As per Section 138 of CGST SGST Act, the offences can be compounded. The offender has to make an application via Form GST CPD 1 to the Commissioner of the compounding of an offence. Commissioner calls for a relevant officer to avail all necessary information about the case for examination. On being satisfied with the information, the Commissioner produces Form GST CPD 2. There are certain conditions to compounding which you need to keep in mind. One is application to compounding is permissible only after or before the institutional prosecution. Another point is compounding is permitted only after payment of the tax and the penalty with interest. So if you think you can get away by paying the compounding, not possible, not going to happen. You got to pay your tax, the penalty and interest first only. Then you can apply for the compounding. Compounding shall not affect any proceeding already instituted under any other law. Point number 4. Lower limit of the compounding has to be greater of the 50% of the tax involved or rupees 10,000, whichever is greater. The upper limit is 150% of the tax involved or rupees 30,000, whichever is greater. So whenever you need to pay the compounding, you need to keep these limits in mind, the upper limit and the lower limit. Consequence of compounding under subsection 3 of section 138 leads to no further proceedings to be initiated under this act, and criminal proceeding already initiated shall stand abided. So my dear listeners, I hope you enjoyed the audio. I also hope there was some takeaway for you. Signing off now. We'll come up with more interesting episodes. Till then, take good care of yourselves. Keep liking your one and only Blue Saffron. Cheers. Bye-bye.